Yeah.
So how does it feel to have won?
It feels great is because it lets me know that life is ahead and not behind, you know. And because people always talk about the old school, when I think about it, most of the artists they're talking about are no longer here. And I grew up with these people. So to still be so many generations after is a blessing, you know. And I'm talking to myself, I said, who would think I would be here for the Q Awards? I mean, I didn't even know what the Q Awards were, you know. So, just good to be back.
Do you know now what the Q Awards is? It's okay.
Oh, I know now. I know now, big time.
I told you. Did you think you were going to win the award when you came today? Because there's a lot of great competition.
No, I just felt thrilled that I was included and thought of, you know, because a lot of people get lost after the fact, you know. So to win on top of it, I say I can't believe it, but I guess it's true.
Tell us what it's like in there. What's the atmosphere like? What's going on out there?
The atmosphere was nice, and it's always special when I get that little nervous feeling. And I say, I perform before big crowds, but I always perform from the heart. And I said, so to walk on stage with a small audience, it was more about being recognized for something that I really enjoyed doing, cutting the album, The Bravest Man.
And you're getting to meet some people out there?
Oh, yeah, I'm getting to meet some people, and I'm starting feeling like I can go another 25 years. You know, I feel that way.
Bobby, how does it feel to win with an album that you've made at this stage of your career and your life?
That's what I was saying. It's a thrill to even want to get that far because it first started with Damon Albarn, and he was asking me to come in and cut on the album. And I had never heard of the Gorilla. So the first thing I thought about, I say, when I stopped singing, I stopped wanting to make music. It was a group out called the Monkees. And so when they came, the Gorillas came, that happened one after another. And he kept saying, once this tour is over, which we went on tour, he says, I would like to record. So normally I think people talk a lot of bullshit, you know, but he kept saying it until I started to believe it was for real. And then we got in the studio and magic happened. The kind of magic that I used to have, but when you do something from a commercial standpoint so long, you become a part of chasing that dollar.
I wanted to ask you how Damon got such great performances out of you. How did he work with you in the studio and his process?
Well, him and also Richard Russell played a great part, and it was amazing because in my days of coming up and having records, it was a difference. I never had the president of a company play on the session, you know, and not only that, he participated a lot. So I felt that he was where he wanted to be, making the music and not selling it.
Bobby, you're like an elder statesman now. You know, we've just seen the Stones have 50 years. What advice would you give to younger bands like Alt J and Django Django?
I would say that you first of all have to love what you're doing and never give it up to nobody. Because this is a cold business and it's very fast and it's got a way of testing you every day. You know, you look in your pocket and somebody stole the pocket, not the money that was in it, the pocket too. So if you're just going after that dollar, get out while you're still alive. But if you're going after your creativity and something you can say to inspire people, you know, really thrill in that.
Which young artists do you think are in that category?
Beg your pardon?
Which young artists do you think are in that category that you were just describing then, who will stand the test of time? Who are you a fan of?
I'm a fan, I keep switching back and forth, but I'm a fan of anybody that says something that reaches the people. You know, there's certain artists that I follow for a minute, then I turn on and follow another artist. And I never listen to the radio. I want to, if I come up with an idea, it's something fresh to me, not what they're doing today. It's what I'm doing from here, every day.
Thanks very much.
Enjoy the rest of the afternoon.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Congratulations.
You find one thing, if you stay in this business as long as I've been in it, you become deaf. It's hard to hear.
You're doing good.